I went to 4-Star Meat Company and I told them I wanted to try some steaks. And so we talked about some options for real low fat, but still with a nice, a nice flavor and a nice texture like New York's. For this round, he had suggested using some choice top sirloin. That's what we're doing here. And so I had him cut some to the thickness that I wanted. And that's what those look like. So we're going to do a batch of those. And then I also asked them, what kind of meat they use for chicken fried steak. And he had suggested some top round, and then ran it through their meat tenderizer. And so that's what that looks like. And then we have another tray up here as well that's got some random leftover pieces that didn't fit on the trays. The steaks came out of the freeze dryer and they are incredibly light. Let's take a quick peek at these. I went ahead and broke this one open to feel it and take a quick look at it and make sure that they were dry. Definitely dry. I would say, this is maybe 2 ounces now. This was probably, when it was wet, I don't know. Had to be 12, maybe 16 ounces. And it probably weighs 2 ounces now. So, anyway, that's what the steaks look like. And then the ones that we're going to use for the chicken fried steaks came out really, really well. And then the random over here. And I broke this chicken fried steak open to just take a look at it. And so, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get these packaged up. And then the next time we have some decent weather, we'll fire up the barbecue and try those out on the grill.
Back on the 16th of February, Brian went and got some really good steaks. So we're going to attempt to rehydrate them and throw them on the grill. Now we got a little fancy-dancy in our thinking here. So we're thinking we're going to put all of our seasoning, all of our mixes, everything right into the water, because you have to submerge the steaks in the water so they absorb the moisture because they're raw, so we can cook them. So our thought process is, if we put everything in the water, the steaks are going to absorb all that flavoring right into the meat. That just need a little sprinkle of pepper on the top and you should be good. So hopefully we don't screw this up too bad, because these are good steaks and I'd be really heartbroken.
Okay, what are you putting in there, Jenny?
We're going to do a little Worcestershire, some A1 steak sauce, some Trocomere, some black pepper, and a little garlic powder. We're just going to whisk this all together and see how it ends up.
All right.
I left it to Brian to messed it up the other day, so I guess it's my turn. I don't measure at home when I cook. I'm like, oh, that looks like it'll be a good amount. So I'm not going to measure here, so we'll see. Ooh.
A little garlic powder there.
A little garlic powder?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can... my collard greens. I make them all the time, and every time it's the best batch, but it's the same ingredients, never the same quantity.
And we're going to be doing collard greens, Jenny's collard greens, in the freeze dryer, so stay tuned. Yeah, baby. Look at that. All right.
I think this is going to work awesome.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Here's another one.
Should have put a little bit of ground ginger in there. Damn it.
Oh, well, it's not too late.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, to really get it all in the next time. Ooh.
Yeah, isn't that a beauty? That one's mine.
All right.
No, you can have that.
That's quite all right. Let's get these.
They're all going to be good.
Let's get them submerged, and I'd say 10, 15 minutes. See where we're at. The moment of truth, I guess. Let's see how these did.
All right. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, baby. Look at that. Oh, those look awesome. Okay.
I hear you, Willie.
Oh, the little dog.
Oh, my favorite, A1.
steak. It's tender. It's got good flavor.
Are you going to have to put any A1 or anything on it?
I'm going to put a little salt on there,
Okay.
just for my taste buds.
Okay. Oh, little dog's running around. John's picked out his steak.
I don't have anything.
I love the steak knives with the wooden handles.
Those are old school.
Yeah, totally. All right. So we've got, basically, we would refer this, we would refer to this as well done.
You only did like a 5-minute sear on one side and 3.5 on the other.
Yeah, right on. I'm calling it good.
Normal texture.
Mm-hmm.
Tender.
Yeah, but this is well done, and probably that's the way you have to do it if it's a freeze-dried steak, I guess.
No, we didn't even. We just did a 5-minute sear and a 3-minute sear. That was it. They're
Monster
finished
dog.
steaks.
So it comes off as well done, even though you didn't cook it that long. Interesting.
Well, they're very thin
Thin.
steaks, so.
I
You
think
know.
it's thicker.
Have you tried it yet?
Nope, I've got my steak though.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not mooing, Jess.
I like rare to medium rare, but I didn't realize that these were that thin, so yeah, I understand. It's steak. It tastes good.
Did enough flavor get in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're putting a little A1 on there.
Oh,
So,
yep.
you know, we sort of
Just a little.
marinated those,
You
right?
marinated them before you freeze dried them?
No, we marinated them as
As we
we
rehydrated.
rehydrated. So we used Worcestershire and A1 and a bunch of stuff you'll see on the video.
Oh, well, that actually feels tougher before you cut through it. Cuts through really nice, doesn't it? I'm going to taste it without. It's kind of tough. I find it a little tough. Do you? Does anybody else?
This is how I like my steak, so I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it's cooked well done, or if it's a natural part of the process, but it tastes good,
Yeah.
and there's nothing really wrong with it at all. I would call this a success.
It worked, didn't it? Did it work? I think
It did.
worked.
It did. So, a couple of things. I think when you do this, leave yourself extra time to just let it hang out in the refrigerator for, a couple of hours. That may have contributed a little bit. And the other thing is you kind of have to readjust your mind about how long to cook, because these do have to be thin, because of the freeze dryer. So cook them a little less than you think you need, and soak them a little longer than you think you need. But I'm happy with this. I think this worked, and I'm certainly going to be doing more steaks in the future. And we have some cube steak that we're going to try to do as a chicken fried steak. So that'll be coming up sometime soon. Did you know about that?
No, I didn't, but we have an office joke about chicken fried steak.
What
So-
is the office joke? Do I not know that joke?
We got an email forwarded to us from my mom about some new products we'd be getting in, and instead of chicken fried rice, she said chicken fried steak.
And I, for one, got very excited about the chicken fried steak.
And did you tell customers about it?
No,
Hopefully not.
No,
Okay.
no. I hold off on telling customers about things until we're absolutely sure that we have it and we've inspected it and it's ready to go out the door.
All right. Well, for the Epicenter.com, I'm Epicenter Brian, signing out.